Do you know how to create an email and send a message to your teachers? First, you'll just go to your PowerSchool homepage, put in your username and password. Then, when it opens up to your class schedule, you can see the hyperlinks there for each of your classes. So, for example, you could press on email Croton Jennifer Lynn. If you press on that, it will open up to an email page where it has the teacher's name already auto-populated. You then will just put in a subject and a message line. So you can see right there by the arrow, that's the email address. Make a clear, short subject line there. And then just start with Dear Miss or Mr. Write a professional and polite email, end with your full name. Why? This is a professional environment here at school. This also is good practice for college, applying for jobs, and in the workplace. Teachers also need to be able to understand what you need from them and what questions you are asking. What are some email essentials? First, a relevant subject line. That just means that you have in the subject something that's short, concise, that lets the teacher know very quickly what you are asking them for. Second, an appropriate greeting, Dear Miss or Mr. Third, complete sentences, correct grammar and punctuation to the best of your ability. Fourth, an understandable point. Before you send it, make sure you reread it, make sure it's clear and it really does portray the ideas that you are wanting to share with your teacher. And then lastly, a sign off, such as sincerely, thanks, see you tomorrow. Recap. Use email when necessary. Keep it professional. Be clear and to the point. And just know, students, we are here to help. Now, moving on. Did you know that your computer activity is monitored? Here at school, we are a one-to-one school, so every student has a computer provided by the school. And every teacher has a tracking system so that they can see what students are viewing or looking up. A little scary, huh? Your parents will be notified if you are abusing your computer privileges. So you may also lose your computer privileges. So just make sure you're only on appropriate school type sites here at Lava Ridge. This is an example of a page off of our Impero program. You can see that on this week, there were 428 total captures. 7 of those were severe captures. 313 were moderate and 108 were minor. That's 7 severe captures. Those are things where students are looking up things that they should not be, and that's where parents are brought in, and it just gets a little more serious. So just remember, keep it clean here at Lava Ridge. Also, we wanted to remind you students, there is no non-educational video gaming during class time. We are here to learn during that time. The only time for video gaming is in gap time on your advisory teacher's priority day or during your lunch on your own personal device because no Chromebooks are being used during lunch. We wanted to remind you that in the A, B, C, and D halls, those are all one-way hallways. So we just wanted to remind you of that. We're doing pretty good in that area. And also reminder that next week we start the following. On Monday, the counselors will have students do a survey about our Friendship Fridays that we will do through this year. On Tuesday, that is Science Priority Day, and there will be gap in the Commons area and gym. Wednesday is the CCE, Drama, Art, Social Studies Priority Day, and then gap. Thursday's Math Priority Day and gap. And then Friday, we're not going to have a priority day this coming week because we're going to have our first Spirit Assembly. So that brings us to this last slide where I would like to review appropriate etiquette and behaviors at a school assembly. So first, being responsible. What does that look like in an assembly? First, you would follow your teacher's instructions. Sit up properly and use the seats appropriately, and keep cell phones and personal devices away in your backpack or in your pocket. Be respectful. Stay silent when watching performances. Support by clapping and cheering at appropriate times. Keep the noise level and conversation appropriate, and no food or drink in the gymnasium during an assembly. And then last, how we are safe at an assembly is know and follow correct dismissal procedures. Keep the aisles clear and be mindful of others trying to move past you. We will give you some more instruction as the assembly comes closer for next Friday. But anyways, we hope you have a great day, and we also hope you have a great weekend. Thanks.
Is this for tomorrow?